Hi, my name's Tim, and this is my review of Fire and Blood by George R.R. Martin. Uh, Big boy, look at that. This is a book unlike any other I've read. This is part of the Song of Ice and Fire series, the Game of Thrones TV show, but this is something completely different. This is a fictional history of the Targaryens, and this all takes place hundreds of years before the actual show, and it is written like a textbook. Um, the reason I borrowed this off my brother-in-law, the reason I'm going to take it out of the dust jacket quickly, just because dust jackets are noisy and I'm worried about damaging it. But yeah, that's what it looks like without the dust jacket on. This is so it's written like a history textbook, and I've read the reason why I'm reading it now is because I want to watch the House of the Dragon TV show when I'm on the plane, flying on my summer holiday. I've watched the first two episodes, and I think this book is over 700 pages long, and I think basically the plot of the first series of House of the Dragon covers about 50 pages in this. That's how much is in this book, because it is a history book. It's just telling It's just telling you what happened. This happened, then this happened, then this happened. And it is written in a style that is of a true history book, as in that there's some things that you don't know what happened. And they have different accounts because this is, seemingly written later in time. So we don't know why this person did this thing, but we know that they did. Um, so I was chatting to my friends, and my friends couldn't get into Game of Thrones at all. And I was like, "It's the book. I really liked it." And they were like, "Will you? Do you think it will get me into it?" And I was like, "No, no. This is even more kind of obtuse." Um, but I still really enjoyed it because just so much happens. This only covers, I don't know, the first, I don't know how long, 150, 200 years, let's say, of Targaryen history. Um, and it's just bonkers. So much stuff happens. You have the Dance of Dragons. It's the famous Dance of Dragons that we've kind of heard a bit in the past. Um, yeah, it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's literally about the first 150 odd years. Um, so we learn about Aegon the Conqueror. We learn about the Targaryens kind of coming in. You hear it's funny to you've heard about a lot of these kings through the books, just mentioned in history, and it's nice to see George kind of fill them out. But literally, so much stuff happens in here, and what's surprising is this is a book about world building. Ultimately, it's just a book of world building, but George's strength of characters still comes through because you're reading about these fictional people in a history book, and you still have your favorites. Um, so he just kind of manages to bring that across. But yeah, so this is I I still love this book. I gave this book 5 stars. Um, I just think it's wonderful, and I really really enjoyed it. Is it for everybody? No. Would I recommend it to everybody? No. If you like Game of Thrones, the TV show, and you haven't read the books yet, would I recommend it? No. If you've read the books, loved the books, and want more of it, then I'd say maybe. um, this book still is quite divisive due to the fact that it's not Winds of Winter. So lots of people, they're like, "Give us the book, George," and he goes, "I give you a book," and it's not the one that people want. So I would I just really liked it. I thought it was so interesting, and I loved the plot that was going on. I enjoyed the characters, and the world is just so vivid. I didn't really mind the kind of dry prose and the history book style of it. So yeah, I I still give it 5 stars. Sorry. Thanks. Bye.